I woke to a strange clanking sound. I opened my eyes, blinking out any black spots. My head throbbed, my heart pounding, ringing in my ears. I tried to move my hands, but something held me back. I looked down, sweat covering my frail body. There were leather straps restraining my hands down. I was unable to move anything but my head. My middle legs and chest were also strapped down. My head collapsed back with the effort to keep it up. I was lying on a hard, concrete table, like an old torture table. I started to panic. I wasn't in control. I had no way to get out. I was captured. The clanking sound vibrated again. I looked around, my head swerving in the direction of the noise. It was a scalpel. There was a person in a white lab coat with his back toward me, cleaning the metal knives. They were going to cut me open. I felt a sharp prick in my arms and identified it immediately. It was a needle. I looked up and saw my friend's face staring back, his cold, dark eyes searching mine. He was half conscious. I had to remember that it was someone controlling him. It wasn't really him that decided to do this. I knew that I had just a few more seconds left. My cold hand found his arm. Think, I started weakly. Ew. His eyes grew bigger. His muscles twitched and shivered under his white lab coat. He was starting to take control of his own body. This was not the person behind all of this had expected. But the shivering stopped. I felt a pain in my chest, piercing my innards, making my vision go black. The first incision had begun. My heart throbbed. They had cut open my scalp. Suddenly, a large lump formed in my throat. It stuck and wouldn't swallow down. My heart dropped, my heart beating harshly against the cage of its ribs. My stomach hurt and boiled with the effort to stay upright. I felt warm liquids slowly oozing their way up my throat, burning, seething. My teeth clenched. My fists balled up, knuckles turning white. I felt my blood drain from my face, imagining my pale skin. I shivered. My feet tingled, needles puncturing them endlessly. My knees shook. I felt my head being strapped down so I couldn't move it. The table's cold texture shocked my warm, pasty skin. Sweat ran down my forehead, making me shiver. Ringing swelled through my head. The shock ended. My hands became cold, my feet losing feeling, the piercing needles crawling up to my waist. The needles reached my chest, but there was nothing left to rupture.
My